What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ask Adi Anything. So this is part 2 of Oncology Day. Really was excited because I wanted to get definitive answers. And so just a quick recap, my MRIs came back clean. So nothing new to report there. Blood work looked good, and they said that I would get a phone call to schedule chemo. So that was Thursday. I'm recording this on Monday because I thought I'd have time to relax over the weekend and then update everybody today while I waited for the phone call. But I'm actually getting chemo today. So not only is this part 2 of my Oncology Day thing, it's also going to be, I guess, part 1 of chemo. But I'm getting ready to head out, so that's going to be exciting. I'm shooting outside because I have everyone inside. The dogs are running around, so that's why the background's a little bit different. Let me know if you like this background, because as long as I'm feeling okay, I'll use this background. You know, this is the backyard this is where I live. If you can see it, because it's kind of washed out in the frame there, but right there, that's my buddy Rich's boat. So if you know anybody who wants to buy it, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. So basically, the way it was explained to me, I'm gonna go get my blood work, then they're gonna bring me into the room, I'll sit down, they'll give me an IV, give me some steroids, some anti-allergy medication, just in case I have a reaction to something, and then they're gonna pump me full of the chemotherapy drugs. So it's a cocktail of different drugs. I'm not sure what the drugs are just yet, but I'm sure I'll find out. And yeah, I'm gonna sit there about an hour. He said I should be done with my treatment around noon. So I'll try to update this afterwards. I have no idea what chemo is gonna feel like. I've heard people say that I'll be cold or I'll be hot or it burns or it doesn't burn, or but the fact is it affects everyone differently. So we're gonna find out. All I know is I get to have a light breakfast, get pumped full of drugs, and then I'm gonna feel crappy for about a week. But after that week, I get some scans, and as long as everything looks good, I'll be able to get back to work, and I'm looking forward to that. I really, really am. So, by the way, guys, I apologize. I'm outside, so I don't know if you can hear cars driving by or some birds, my dogs. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel right now. Kind of in a weird headspace, but I figure if I'm gonna be sitting there for a while, I might be able to at least edit part of this video, and then yeah, we'll see how it all pans out. That was an experience, that's for sure. I got there, I checked in, they brought me back, weighed me, took some blood, and then after that, they gave me some medicine so I wouldn't feel nauseous through my IV. After that, then they went and what was it? A steroid, I guess. They gave me a steroid. And then after that was all said and done, they started me on the medication. I forget the name of it. It began with a C. I'll put it in the description below. So if you guys want to do some research on it or whatever, it'll be there. But yeah, I felt all right throughout the whole thing. Had to pee. Man, I had to pee like 3 times throughout the whole thing. But besides that, I didn't feel nauseous. I didn't feel sleepy or anything. It is currently almost 7 o'clock. So I took the meds that they gave me. I got to take like anti-nausea medication for a while. But yeah, it was all right. Like, it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. I definitely feel very fatigued and very tired. But I still have like a million things running around in my head, so I can't even relax. It's crazy. Now that chemo's out of the way, this week is going to be recovering from chemo. So my nurse looked me square in my eye, said I am going to feel like shit. So to prepare for it. But after this week, I follow up with the oncologist, Dr. Ballar. I follow up with him on Monday, and he's going to once again get me some blood work, probably send me out for some CT scans. We'll go from there. So hopefully a couple of weeks more. I don't really know. I'm going to try to record a couple of more clips of what it feels like during chemo. So you're going to see different backgrounds. You're not going to see my lighting as good as it has been. But yeah, you know, this is kind of the second part of the story, right? So part two is all about chemo. So we're gonna see what this feels like. A couple of things. The chemotherapy felt like ice going in my veins. I don't know if it was because they started with saline and everything else, but I want to say two of the three drugs felt like ice. One of them felt like it was burning, but beyond that, it really wasn't too bad. I got to sit there. I started editing the first part of this video while I was sitting there. I just hung out in a recliner for a few minutes. I also noticed that I'm moving the camera a little bit much, so I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I would have hopefully fixed the optical image stabilization. Alrighty, give me a second. Okay, hopefully this will make the shakes a little less noticeable. Unfortunately, I'm using the actual front-facing camera on my phone here. Wasn't really trying to set up my rig. Never shot in this particular location, so I wanted to see what the background looked like. But anyways, yeah, this is it. This is where we stand. We're gonna find out where we go from here, and I don't know. I'm gonna kind of keep my rig set up just like this throughout the night. So maybe I'll do some recording in the middle of the night, give you guys an idea of what it is that I go through every single day. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's been 9 hours since I got my chemotherapy. I'm tired. I'm weak. I got a headache. I got like a million and one things running around in my head. Like, them steroids got me jittery as fuck. No nausea really yet, but I've been taking those nausea meds. And I'm achy. Oh. If I thought I felt bad before, this shit sucks. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use this. It's damn near midnight. My head hurts. I have this pressure. I'm exhausted. I feel like I could fall asleep right now, but inside my body feels like it's moving a million miles an hour. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, jittery, or I don't know. Strange feeling. I think I'm gonna go try to get some sleep though. I didn't even grab my rig. I feel so weak, I don't want to get off this couch. But my bed feels like a cloud, and that's where I want to be.